Yo, it's me again, PB. Hi. I hopefully worked on some of the animation settings, so I hopefully will look a little better and my mouth will sound a little better as we go forward. Anyways, we're going to do this video real quick. This video is going to be all about what I am, who I am. I'm going to take a bunch of personality quizzes and give you a little bit more insight into just some of my favorite things, random facts about me. So without further ado, No, not that. No. Anyways, we're going to start with my horoscope information. And, while none of this I'm ever going to take very seriously, I do know a lot about it. And I do think that studying the stars as a whole is interesting as a concept. And astrology is cool, where horoscopes come somewhere between some line of fortune telling on the more mythical sense, which I'm not really skeptical about. I'm more just focused on the actual star mapping of this. So we're just going to talk about where things were when I was born. What is that called? The birth chart? Birth chart. I already know what they are, so you can put some of these out for me. Birth chart. Here we go. This will be fine. So what follows is your personal natal chart information, as well as interpretations of the positions and aspects in your chart. Sun sign, Mercury sign, Venus sign, and Mars sign. You'll also find out your ascendant or rising sign, as well as the photos of the planets in the houses of your chart. Additionally, aspects between the planets are listed. So basically, this is what I was born in. Oh, yeah, no, my ascendant is Cancer. That makes sense. Okay, there we go. My sun sign is a Taurus, and my moon sign is a Gemini. I've got a little bit of Aries in here, but in general, I have always been more attracted to fire signs as a whole. And my ascendant is Cancer, which is not a coincidence. If you were factoring all this in, some of my best friends are Cancer. I have more Cancer friends probably than more. The following table shows the positions of the planets in your chart by sign and degree. You also find the sign of your ascendant and the signs of the cusp of each of your house in their natal chart if the birth time is known. The Roman numerals refer to the houses where the ascendant is also the first of the midheaven, is also the 10th house. First, the Taurus sign is next to Mars. Yours Mars is Taurus. The sign is next to Venus. You know yours Venus. Yeah, I already knew that. Yeah. So my sun is Taurus, and my moon is Gemini, which is interesting because I've always had a very big duality. Oh my goodness, this is crazier stuff than I expected. But according to this, anyways, I am 4 masculine and 6 feminine, which makes actually a little bit more sense because I do go by they them. I am. I guess I can say this. I am bisexual, but I guess you could say I'm actually demisexual, which by definition just means that I would like a bond. Sextile. What does that even mean? I don't even know, but my sun is sextile with Mars. Okay. There's something very solid about Sun and Taurus natives. No matter what their history, rest of their charts say about them, they work hard. That's true. Do with steadiness that may rarely be considered quick, but is dependable, plodding, and steady effort. Has its payoff. Security is fundamental to Taurus. Some of them are actively seek wealth, while others are content to be comfortable. I vary between both of those. Right now I'm trying to be comfortable and seek wealth. The Taurus definition of comfortable may not be exactly the same as the rest of these signs, but comfort is definitely a driven force. That's true. I am very driven by comfort. We're sensual folk. This includes sex, but extends to pleasures in all areas. They delight in the sensual pleasures of food, a comfortable blanket, richly covered aquarium to look at, the smell of flowers of spring rain, pleasing melodies coming from their stereos, and so forth. Wow, call me out. Some might even say they live through their senses more than most. Although hardworking, they fixed in comfort level, loving nature sometimes make them appear lazy. We just separate work and leisure, and that makes sense. When they work hard, they work hard. When they play, they don't really play as such as they relax. Solar Taurus who has their feet is rooted there. You'd be hard pressed to get them to move. Spoiler alert for when we talk about whenever I would go to festivals. That's very true, but maybe on a different level. On a mental level, you'll likely have the same problem. Taurians stick with things and ideas, and therein lies one of the reasons why they are known for their stubbornness. Taurus is a fixed sign. I am very stubborn, but short description, they are strong-willed, they have charmed, they are tolerant and social. They like pleasure and other good things in life, appreciates the arts. Yep, weakness, obstinacy, latency, and they can be materialistic. My sun in the 11th house means this is a very long thing. We're not going to go through all this whole thing. I'm a humanitarian. Seek to be unique and original and do your best to avoid bias and prejudice. Social status is less important to you than belonging to a group of diverse personalities. That's a little off. They need to be engaged and intrigued. They are basically socially concerned, hopeful, and interesting. Yeah, actually, this is a very good key point with my son being in the 11th house. I need the support of patrons, friends, and relations. Wow. Not a plug, but like, comment, subscribe. I would like to make something good for the world. You're enterprising and you have powerful energy stores and when you can draw when needed. Yep. Good physical vitality. Competitive. You're not naturally combative. Yeah. I do enjoy playing sports that are not competitive or violent. I played, that's not true actually. I played hockey and rugby. So yeah, some of this is wrong. The moon is in Gemini. People with the moon in Gemini are always interesting. They have a finger in every pie. Are curious to a fault and are generally well informed. Nervousness and worry are common traits with this lunar position. Holy shit, don't call me out like that. Lunar Geminis are usually pleasant, witty, and charming people. Fuck. At home and with the family, however, they can be moody and irritable sometimes. Fuck. An undying restlessness isn't common, and many lunar Geminis need more stimulation than others. They usually read a lot, talk a lot, and think a lot with this airy, mutable position of the moon. They're calling me out. I'm feeling a little triggered. Their homes are often a perpetual work in progress. Yep. They generally dislike housework, but are big on home improvement. Yep. Reorganizing their homes in little and sometimes big ways to keep them happy, as lunar Geminis are easily bored by routine and constancy. Totally a contradiction to Taurus sun. Often this is a reflection of their inner world. The grass is always greener applies here. Inwardly, lunar Geminis can be unsettled. Moon and Gemini people are often more adept at handling the intellectual needs of their loved ones than emotional ones. They prefer to sort out other complicated emotions mentally or verbally. In their families, lunar Geminis often take on the roles of organizing get-togethers. Sociable and friendly and feel comfortable in crowds. Some pay too much attention to what everyone else is doing and lose touch with what they really want to do. Generally, lunar Geminis have 1,000,001 projects going on. Okay, they are impressionable folk and their imagination is boundless. I do think that of myself. And yeah, I think the channel may prove that for the most part. Their openness to new ideas is admirable, although decisiveness and persistence take a blow as a result. Not the same kind of moons you find with water sign moons, for example. Usually difficult behavior stems from inner restlessness. Lunar Geminis want to do it all and have trouble sticking to any one project. When problems arise, the first instinct of the moon in Gemini is to talk things out. Fuck. Yeah, I have a big problem with that, is that I need to talk things out if I have a problem with someone, and it's gotten to a point where some people aren't like that. Taurus with ascendant Cancer. These people come across as gentle creatures. There's something familiar about them. They're the guy or gal next door. When they enter a room, they don't walk in with a splash. Instead, they move to the sides and weave their way inwards. These people have a familiar feel to them. Because they are sensitive to their environment, they can get flustered easily, especially in public. Yeah. Their first instinct when threatened or on unfamiliar ground is to protect themselves. When new situations present themselves, they can immediately withdraw or act shy. Generally, these people come across as caring people. They seem quite sweet, even innocent. Usually, these people appear unassuming, even though to be quite approachable. Some Cancer ascendants, however, have retreated into themselves so much as to be quite the opposite. And here's my personal natal chart. This is lead. This is the lead symbol. Holy shit. How is the lead symbol so solid? Zoom in on that. Compare it to the lead alchemy symbol, please. What is that? Saturn? It is. Holy shit. Okay. Holy shit. Guys, that was not planned. Boom. See that? That's the Saturn symbol, isn't it? Right here. Oh. Okay. It's close. Oh my god, it's fucking Chinese zodiac. I believe I am sheep. Lucky signs for people born in sheep. 349. Green, red, purple. Whoa. Those are my two favorite colors. And I like red too. I used to hate red because of where I was from. Carnation, primrose, Alice flower. Lucky direction, east, southeast, south. Well, I'm west. My unlucky direction is west. Among all the 12 Chinese zodiacs, the sheep is the most gentle and soft one. Dude, it's so frustrating being told you're gentle and soft all the time. The mild sheep seldom lose their temper or to become very aggressive. They care about other people's feelings and never intend to hurt people. Their upright personality also makes them sympathetic enough to understand other people's problems from various perspectives, especially for their friends and loved ones. However, sometimes they can be very passive and tend to be a pessimist to see bad aspects of things, which means that they need strong support and enough understanding from their friends. Also, they keep alert when strangers step into their remains. That's true. Strengths: gentle, sympathetic, calm, creative, imaginative, sociable, and considerate. Weaknesses: negative, hesitating, impractical, and sometimes stubborn. Sheep men. Always gentle and very considerate when getting along with people, which helps them gain social skills and manage good relationships. The friend circle: they love arts, full of imagination and innovation, which sometimes, however, make them become sentimental and emotional to give up rational thinking in life. Sheep men do value the family, but they don't like pressure because it'll make them feel anxious. Painters, musicians, beauticians, doctors, editors, writers. All things for me. What's this year going to be like? Relatively smooth? Blessed with good fortune in career and relationships. Help me. Yeah. Wealth and career is bad in June. That sounds scary. I don't like that. I just got a job. I don't want to fuck that up. Maybe it means the YouTube. But there was something that said, like, which Greek god you are. This looks like something straight out of fucking MySpace. Where's Hades Day? There is no Hades Day. Wow, sad. So apparently, this is what I read. I was born on a Thursday, the father and leader of the Greek gods. Fifth day was Zeus Day. It's probably the most famous, and he delivers justice as the bringer of storms. I don't know if it knows anything, but apparently I fuck with Zeus, even though I like Hades more. Anyways, personality test. Boom. So I am a mediator, I guess. We're going to talk about Final Fantasy XIV. I'm a black mage, thaumaturge, started in Ulda. All of my ultimates and everything I've cleared have a black mage rod on them. Now we're going to talk about Harry Potter for a second. Why are we talking about Harry Potter? I'm a millennial. I'm 33 years old. Daniel Radcliffe, literally, me and him are the same age. We grew up together. So even though J.K. Rowling sucks and I don't agree with like half of what she said, and she took her whole franchise and spat on it by being a bigot, because she taught us all about not being a bigot, and she turns out to be a proud bigot. Sucks, but I'm still going to we own it. We own that. She doesn't own that. She might make money from it. We own that. All right, we're gonna do a lightning round, do a big lightning round type thing here. Okay, ready? Lightning round. We're just going to talk about some of my favorite things, and then we'll wrap it up. And that'll be it. Thanks for sticking around. Favorite things. Polar bears. Obviously. Favorite animal is going to be a polar bear. Really like Arctic tigers, Arctic foxes. Really big fan of the white fur. Anything. I really like shoes. I've always been a big fan of shoes. I like the Nike SB Dunk. That's my favorite shoe. I collected too many of them, and I started wearing them. You'll see in some of my videos that I have talked about that before. I used to play hockey. As far as sports I watch, I really like to watch hockey. I really like to watch basketball. I really like to watch football. Now that it's getting better, soccer, not American football. Let's talk about my teams real quick. If it's baseball, we're talking San Francisco Giants. If it's football, we're talking Minnesota Vikings. You'll figure out why later in another video. If we're talking hockey, it's probably the Pittsburgh Penguins. I've always been a skateboarder, skating, stuff like that. I did rollerblading, BMXing, lots of trick stuff as a kid. I still skateboard to this day and am trying to nail my kickflip again. Favorite anime of all time, Cowboy Bebop. All right, that's it though. If you got any questions or others, put it in the comment section. If you like this video, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please fucking do. We need you to subscribe. And then take care, and I'll leave you here for now.
Powder on the plate, money in the safe, pills in my hand, but I want